There's no doubt. Big momentum, and hopefully we get ourselves in a good position here in the postseason. And I thought we played really well. I mean, we played a very good team, but I thought we played very well. I thought we did that from almost a start to finish, and so hopefully we can carry that over.
You talk about Taylor Starr in his last game here.
Yeah, we sent Dylan Davis down the bullpen in the first inning. He's going. We got the whole staff ready to go. I think that made him a little bit unhappy. So he sure bowed his neck and pitched well for us. He's pitched very well. He gave up 3 runs in the first over there with 2 outs and 0-2, and other than that, he hasn't given up a run against them. So I think he's pitched well against them.
Was it really a tough call deciding on a starter? Or?
No, because Nate called me this morning and said, "Hey, I'm thinking that Taylor's probably a better guy than Dylan, just because I want Dylan to come in because we'd use him in relief." And so, you could always tell your pitching coach, "Good, if it doesn't work out, it's your fault." So it was, obviously Taylor had started against him, and being a senior here is kind of good and special for him to be able to go out and take the mound.
Does it make it difficult at all before the game when you learn that you're not a regional, so not for sure we're expecting it, but it sort of takes it out?
No, because I knew we weren't going to be, just because of where we're at in our conference. And, one of the things that's a little bit unfortunate about how it works, and sometimes you can't do anything about it, but, had Stanford lost today, we would have been tied with them, and we'd beat them 2 out of 3, and they're going to host. And sometimes that thing's already set, and not that anybody isn't deserving. I think all the clubs in our conference that got a regional are very deserving. And I think if we'd have played the way we played the last 3 weekends consistently, if you took the 1 weekend out at Arizona State, we really would have had a heck of a conference season. So, we'll accept our fate and go wherever they send us, and obviously we would love to be playing at home.
You feel like you guys are playing your best baseball now?
I think this weekend we played very well. I thought at Washington State we played well first night, played well the third game. I didn't think we played as well as we should. I didn't think we were very sharp. I just thought in most aspects of the game we were pretty sharp against Oregon, and I think both teams were fired up. I don't think that they played poorly. I don't think they scored a lot of runs, but they made some defensively. They really kept themselves in the game, and obviously their pitching is real good.
Were you kind of wondering where this relief pitching has been all season?
Yeah, I wondered that a lot about the 7th inning of most games. No, you know what? It's funny is the relief pitching's been okay at times, and then at other times it's kind of been a little bit off. But I think that we were looking for some consistency out of the pen. Schultz was obviously real good. Dylan Davis got us a big win up at Washington State coming in, and so I think it's starting to come together.
Is there at least a little part of you that feels like you got a little bit of redemption this weekend from last year?
I couldn't. That sounds like a loaded question, but I'll go ahead and answer it. I don't think there's anybody that gets swept by anybody where you get the next year, and the way it happened. We got to win 1 to be conference champions, and we didn't do it. Certainly, we were looking to get even the score. But I think we would have done that with anybody, and I respect everybody in our conference. We're going to play everybody as tough as we can. We're going to come out and fight like heck every time we play the game. If it's Oregon, if it's Stanford, if it's UCLA, and this weekend it happened to be Oregon, and at home, and a great crowd, and a great environment, and they hurt us last year, so good weekend.